Here on Know Your Food, we talk about sustainable cooking on a budget. But there's no such thing as a sustainable food system without racial justice. This past week, 8 people were killed in Atlanta, Georgia. 6 of them were women of Asian descent. With Passover right around the corner, I think that the Jewish community has an opportunity to stand in solidarity with Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. This Passover, I'd like to ask my friends and family to break with tradition through food, conversation, and action. The first time that I intentionally broke with tradition in this way was this past year when I unexpectedly got to celebrate Rosh Hashanah with my mom. At the time, we were volunteering with an amazing organization called Hanel, which was doing a meal delivery program supporting elderly Korean Americans in the city. After our shift, we would come back home and enjoy a delicious lunch together. Naturally, the conversation centered the seniors that we were serving, Hanel's mission, and also the socio-political circumstances that created the need for this kind of program in the first place. This Passover, right next to your mom's matzo ball soup, I encourage you to include a dish from your favorite Asian cuisine. Take the time to study the cuisine, the dish, and the ingredients. Go buy those ingredients from a local grocery store owned by members of that community and share what you learned with your family and friends. While you're eating, center conversations about anti-Asian racism, the importance of donating to organizations like Hanel, and make other clear calls to action to the ones that are closest to you. You have an opportunity to do real anti-racism work through food, conversation, and directing financial resources to immigrant-owned businesses and organizations that support Asian American and Pacific Islander communities. I would love to see what you end up making, so please DM me a picture of your Passover spread. Now for an inside look into me and my mom's not-so-traditional Rosh Hashanah. Favorite grocery store in Chicago? Your turn.
Start it over. Start all over. Here we go.
So there's a minor difference between the two halves.
Oh, I gotta drain it.
These guys will sit here for 2 hours and we'll turn them every 30 minutes. While my mom is measuring out the flour, I'm gonna put the water and the yeast together. And 1 tablespoon of sugar. Gonna whisk in the oil and then the eggs. Add in a half a cup sugar and a tablespoon of salt.
Adding flour. And why are you just mixing the middle?
Because I'm not doing a good job.
Oh.
Now we can start to sort of knead it.
Are you showing that you have a mask on? Because you do sound a little muffled.
Hi, Bubs.
So we're making fresh kimchi with Napa cabbage.
So Mom, what are the different ingredients in here?
Green onions, porridge and fish sauce, minced garlic, ginger and onion, fermented shrimp, Korean red pepper flakes.
We got radishes and carrots.
Here we go. Put it there with the other guys.
So what do you think?
Wunderbar. There's 7. Did you want 8?
My sister challenged my mom and I to do a braiding technique that she'd seen online, and I gotta say, between our teamwork and my mom's background in architecture, I think things went pretty well. It looks great. We did realize that Rosh Hashanah actually is tomorrow.
Yeah. But in Israel, it's today.
First course is my mom's awesome chicken soup that I grew up eating. Second course is rice bowls with all the different things that we got from the Korean supermarket and our kimchi.
Not mine. Look at this mess.
You're doing great. You gotta mix it up.
Really? Wait, I have a round plate. Oh, man. How beautiful.
That was pretty good.
We have no idea.
Hours of labor.
Really, really good.
It's super good.
I can taste the yeast.
Oh,
Oh, no.
I was so happy that my mom, who isn't all that interested in food in general, actually wanted to come to the Korean grocery store with me and then spend hours in the kitchen making kimchi from scratch. Sharing what I knew with my mom and deepening my own knowledge alongside her was gratifying to say the least. Thank you so much for watching. Please share with other members of your community who are planning on celebrating Passover. My hope was to provide you with a basic framework for talking about anti-Asian racism during your holiday celebration. Wishing you all a happy Passover, and I'll see you next time.